You seem excited about this one.
I'm excited about lunch.
All right, so it is November. Man, I'm losing track here.
Yeah, it's November 11th.
November 11th.
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day, and our beautiful daughter's birthday today.
14.
Now, most people probably see this maybe tomorrow or Monday, so I don't know if it'll still be Veterans Day when we're saying it out there to everybody. But happy Veterans Day to all our veterans out there.
Yes, thank you so much for your sacrifice and service to our country.
We appreciate all you folks, and I'm actually going to probably do a video here pretty soon about some VA loans, so we'll loop that into this as well, and maybe talk about a little bit why VA loans kind of get a bad rap on the market, but they're really not. They're great loans for great people, and as listing agents and buyers, I really hope that we can steer our opinions of those loans a little bit in the positive direction, so we can get more veterans into homes, first-time home buyers, that kind of stuff. But I digress. So we are in November, and we are checking out homes that are designed, or I should say suitable for hosting family gatherings, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, and kind of highlight some of those things. Now, these houses do get into a little bit more expensive price points, so we're going to see some more expensive homes. And we actually had one that you really liked that we were going to see the other day, but it didn't work out. Right?
Yeah, because it went under contract because it was so cute. I thought it was so cute, and I was excited to show everybody. And somebody else obviously thought it was darn cute, and they wanted to live there and scooped it out from under us. So here we are, trekking out to Midlothian.
Did that house that we looked at last week, do you know if that ever went under contract?
You know what? I don't know. I didn't follow up with it, honestly.
Oh, All right. So tell us where we're going today, my dear.
Yeah, so we're heading out to Midlothian. We are going south on the 287. It is kind of near the high school a little bit.
Okay.
So we're gonna go check it out. It's like you mentioned, it's a little more expensive.
So what's the price on this one?
I'm picking these houses with weird prices. $501,000.
Okay, so why would? All right, I don't ever understand that, but why would somebody do that? What's the point? Is it? I don't know. Yeah.
There's no point. I would have rather listed it at $499 and caught people looking under $500,000.
Right.
Than doing it just barely over, because it really, I don't know. But I think also too, every search engine might do it a little different. So like sometimes maybe they go like 500 to 525, or I don't know what, like the Zillows or the Redfins of the world, how they do it. But I certainly would have priced it at $499 instead of $1,000 over.
To catch people looking under 500,000?
Yeah.
I got you.
That's just me.
Okay. Well, that's just you.
Whatever.
All right. So it's at 500,000 and 1,000, which is even hard to say. And then what else? What else we got about this house?
Yeah.
How many bedrooms?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know.
No.
All right. We did a lot of in-depth research. We're in episode 5 and we're already mailing it in. This is great. I think this is the 5th one, right?
I'm not concerned about the bedrooms. I'm concerned about the gathering space. And there's a big yard, and there's some outbuildings, and there's some covered entertaining areas. And that's what I was looking at. The criteria wasn't the bedroom and bathrooms.
Outbuildings like outhouses?
Like
place
shop,
where you can boop and poop?
That you could do. Well, I mean, guys.
Sorry, that was from last time. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
All right, well, so we're going out to Midlow. Shout out to Miss Glenda White. She is
DFW mortgage coach.
Yes, DFW mortgage coach, and a Ellis County LO pro. So any of the realtors in Ellis County that might see this, give Glenda a call. She can do a great loan for this house. So we're going to go check this place out and kind of see everything that it has to offer. And hopefully, we're not in Spooky Town anymore, so there's no more spookies. But maybe we can plan out a nice little party for someone who eventually wants to buy this house.
Yeah, I think we can.
Okay, guys, so we're carrying on our Great Gathering Spots theme. I'm excited to show you this house. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath on a 1-acre lot, which is why we were excited to check it out. Come see. This house has a lot of charm and character. I think this is really big door. The living area is a little small here, but this is one of many gathering spaces in the house. So it's got the open floor plan, living space, breakfast room, and kitchen, which we'll show in a bit. But this is something that's kind of cool. So this is right off the entryway. This house really doesn't have a formal dining room. This is, I think, intended to be an office, but I think that you could use this if you wanted to for like a little game room or a little playroom also, because like I mentioned, it's a 5-bedroom house, so there's a lot of different ways that you can make this floor plan functional for your family.
Okay, so this could be an office or a room if you wanted to, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was designed to be an office certainly, but like I mentioned, there's no formal dining space.
But if you have one of those oopsie kids, you can always just toss them in there, right?
Yeah, if you have an oopsie kid, you can throw them in there, but with 5 bedrooms, that's a lot of kids. Kids are starting to pile up.
We know a lot of people that got like 9 kids, so it's not that many.
Okay, so here's the first bedroom. Tall ceilings. This is a 1-story. I would have loved to find a 1-story. They're a little bit tough to find, which is why you need some big space, usually the footprint.
Why a 1-story? What's so great about that?
Well, just, everything's on one floor. It's just easy to check in on the kids and get their stuff everywhere. And
related to children?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Instead of me trying to like literally throw the kids' stuff up the stairs that they leave down in the entryway all the time.
Yeah, well, kids are jerks. What do you want me to say?
Okay, here's another bedroom.
Okay, another bedroom. Bedroom number 2.5 or office. Well, this is a bedroom, but office could be a bedroom. This is a bedroom. Whatever.
Yeah, and this house has all of the TV outlets already ready to go, which is cool. Just
we got the old coax cable.
Yeah,
right.
Well, you know what though is that this is kind of in a rural area. This is kind of a neighborhood that's back out of the way.
The word is rural.
Rural. And they may not have great internet out here. That might be something that was a challenge, or they may have been stuck with, cable internet.
Okay. Well, Elon Musk is going to give internet to everybody, so we'll be fine.
Okay, full bath here. Internet for free? Is that like Bernie Sanders College?
No, I think it's more like, kind of, but I think he's like putting satellites. It's probably just to monitor you, see what you're doing.
Oh, cool.
Kind of like Jeff Bezos monitors all of your purchases. Elon's going to monitor all of your internet traffic.
Well, what I really like is that he knows what I'm thinking, and it can pop up immediately on my social media feed on what I'm wanting to buy. That's really helpful, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so what we got here?
Yeah, so I think these are travertine floors. I'm not 100% sure.
What is travertine?
It's stone. It's natural stone.
Okay. So why don't they just call it stone?
They could. I could have said stone floor, but that sounds stupid. Okay, and I love this kitchen. It's a nice layout. These cabinets, I don't know what these are, probably like alder wood. There's a lot of natural texture, which is super, super pretty.
And what's alder wood?
It's wood from an alder tree.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know there was such thing as an alder tree.
We're getting real
Where do you get all this information? These are things that I feel like, not the general person knows that that's alder wood.
Well, it's my job to know things.
Fair enough.
Okay,
and then you got what is that, some kind of like torture contraption hanging above the island there?
Or
island boy.
I'm an island boy. They have a filter for that now on TikTok. Have you seen it where you get in there and it's like their tattoos will be on your face?
Fantastic.
It's pretty hilarious.
It's very exciting.
We'll have to do that later. That's a pot rack.
Okay, pot rack.
Yeah,
which, never mind.
Hey, look at this.
All right.
Don't mind all the friends. Look, it's a doggy door. If you have
a doggy door in the wall?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see it better on the other side.
All right.
Okay. So I want to see this space before we go to the primary bedroom. I think this is really cool. This house has a neat floor plan. So we're on the complete other side of the house now. We have a big laundry space. We have a full bath here.
Okay, let me look at the laundry space here. Okay.
Okay, full bath here. And then here's another flex room. So,
all right, just so for all of our rookies out there, this took me a while. When you say full bath and half bath, what does that mean?
So it means that a full bath means that there's either a stand-up shower or a shower tub combo. I don't think I've ever seen one that is just a tub, but I guess that would count if it didn't have a shower head. A half bath just means that it has like a lavatory and a toilet, but not a place to actually like bathe.
All right.
That's a good question. Okay, so here's like another little flex room. This actually comes in from the driveway and the garage space, which we'll see in a second. But this is an exterior door here. Okay. And then there's 2 more bedrooms on this side. So we've got full bedroom number 3. Now the difference here is these have wood floors on this side of the house, and the other one was carpeted. So I don't know if that makes a difference for buyers. Okay. And
hey, did that front room have a closet?
No, it didn't.
Okay, so that's what kind of makes it the difference between a bedroom and something else is a closet?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
And then, so you have your TVs up there.
Your broadband dial-up.
And then this is bedroom number 4.
Okay. Again, another closet that makes it a bedroom. All right.
Yep. And then we're gonna go to the primary bedroom. But this is a big closet. Let's see what's in here. So you obviously have a lot of family, or you do a lot of entertaining. So this is like a secondary pantry, which is awesome.
It's right by the kitchen.
Yeah, for Costco runs. I think that's cool. And then here is your primary bedroom. It's not huge, but it has these beautiful sliders.
Oh wow, yeah. Right out to a patio.
Open to the patio, which is cool.
So you can have your Folgers in the morning and stare at the wondrous, colorful trees.
That's right. And primary bath and big closet.
It's a big old shower.
Yeah.
So what do you put? Is it just a curtain there, I guess is what you do?
That's not the choice that I would have made for this.
Yeah. What would you do there?
We would definitely do a framed shower door.
Okay.
Oh, this is cool though. Check this out. Oh, this is not related to the house, but a neat little feature. Like a little,
Oh, okay.
hang up your stuff. I think that's cool.
Little layer dry there.
Yeah. So, I mean, I figured out why this house is $501,000.
Okay.
Because of my sleuthy real estate research. It was originally listed at $510,000 and they did a $9,000 price reduction.
Again, still kind of odd.
Yeah, I mean it is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just...
$9,000, I mean, why not reduce it 10?
Why wouldn't you? I don't know.
You just couldn't quite make it work at 10?
Right. So, here's the yard, like I mentioned.
So here's why we're here, right?
Yeah, it's a 1 acre lot.
Okay, 1 acre?
1 acre.
All right.
And, ooh, there's an airplane.
Get an airplane flying overhead?
Yeah, 1 acre lot. Ooh, there's a bed.
Yep.
Okay. And here's like a little covered area. I mean, it's okay. I probably would have done something a little nicer than plywood. This could probably use a little upgrade, but it is nice to have a covered area. This yard is huge.
Oh, it is huge.
Yeah, and it's really private because there's like a little ravine or something behind.
Is that a chicken coop? What is that?
It looks like a deer stand or something to me. I don't know.
Interesting. So yeah, you do have a lot of privacy back here because you're backed up to like a green belt or something, I guess
Yeah.
what you call that?
So, I mean, what you have here is you've got some covered space, you've got some entertaining space, you've got a really big yard. You could have a huge pool out here. You could play some Thanksgiving turkey bowl football for sure out here.
How's that throw go?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that's perfect. Dak
Really
would
good.
be impressed with your
Really
form.
good. I know, we should call him.
And what's this? Is this like a detached garage?
So this is the only garage for the property. This is a detached 2-car garage. Metal.
You got another little covered, I guess that's kind of like covered parking right there, right?
Yeah, so I would even say this is probably like RV parking, honestly.
I don't think you're gonna fit RV.
You don't think?
No, I mean maybe a fifth wheel, I guess it's the same thing, I suppose, but not a taller one.
So
But what do I know? I don't know an RV.
So yeah, big driveway. It's in a cul-de-sac. There's your shop there or your garage or whatever. And
Is that open?
Probably not. There's no key to this house.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Nope.
Can't see the garage.
Can't see the garage. But yeah, so this is off that little bonus room. We can come back in through this way if you want.
Okay.
So this is cool access. So you could be on the porch, you could be watching the game, you could be doing whatever you wanted to in this space. But I think that's such a nice layout. You really could accommodate a ton of people here for the holidays. I mean, it sleeps at least 10, 12, 14 people.
Which is it, 10, 12, or 14?
I mean, I don't know, babe. But yeah, so here we are. So I do think, it is a little more remote. And so that's why I bet it has hasn't gotten a ton of traction. I don't feel like it's overpriced. When I came in with the layout of the house, I think it's a really cool layout, big yard. There's some upgrades. I don't know if you saw the bathroom and the primary bathroom. It kind of had the veining marble instead of more of an upgrade. But with a few upgrades, this could be a great place. Certainly plenty of room to have fun and enjoy the holidays here. I don't know where I would put the tree. That's the problem in our house too, is that I don't have a really good space to put a tree. And I don't know if a lot of buyers are like me, but that's like a really important thing. So I don't know, I mean.
Well, for our mortgage coach DFW, Miss Glenda White, she's got like 8 million Christmas trees, so that'd be a very important deal since we're in Midlothian.
I think Glenda can sound off on this, but I think she's got one tree for every room in her house.
I believe you're right on that.
I think it's interesting. Maybe she should do the decorating spiel.
Well, you could stick the TV above.
Yeah, I mean, it has the cords for it. You can definitely do that and put the tree here. And just a few little tips on decorating for the holidays. When you're doing your tree, I had the benefit. So before I was in real estate, I worked in the golf business, golf and country club, from event planning, membership sales, and I had the benefit of learning from some professional decorators that would come and decorate these really beautiful fancy clubs. And so a few little tips and tricks that I learned is that when you're setting up the tree, one thing that a lot of people don't do is they don't take the time to really like unravel the actual branches to fill them out. And when you're looking at a tree like at North Park Center and it's just absolutely full, the way to achieve that is to really take the time and spread the branches out and then take filler. So like if you're envisioning a tree and you can kind of see light through it, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get, I don't know if people know what picks are, but like if you go to like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, there are these little stems that have like decorative like little bunches on the end, and you can get floral greenery, or you can even take like tinsel garland and shove it in there. And so when you're looking at your tree, what you want to do before you start decorating with any ornaments is you want to make sure you can't see light coming through at all, and that'll give you a really good base for a full Christmas tree. So I don't know why I brought that up, but here we are. So
Random Thoughts with Susie on
Random
Christmas
Thoughts
tree.
with Susan. In this house, I would put a Christmas tree here. Another thought is it, so I had a girls' night last night, and I was chatting with some friends of mine, and I was like, is it socially acceptable on November 10th that I want to put my Christmas lights up? And they're like, yeah, go for it. We have a friend, Chad McElroy. If anybody needs Christmas lights, we'll put some shout outs to him. His team came and did a beautiful job on our home, and they've been on the house for like 2 weeks. And I've been dying to turn them on, but I don't want to skip over Thanksgiving because we're hosting at our house. We have our fall decorations all up. I don't want to keep that through Thanksgiving since we are hosting. But I was really, really tempted. So last night we did turn our Christmas lights on. And I mean, can I get like a thumbs up or a thumbs down from the crowd? Like, can we do that? Like, can we have all the fall decorations in the house and Christmas lights outside?
I mean, I guess, you know, it's your house. You can do what you want there. I don't really get opinions on that stuff because I'm not allowed to. So if you want to turn on your lights, you go for it, girl.
That's right. Okay, what other questions do you have for me? I can't think of a thing.
So tell us again, just to recap one more time, what do we got here? What's the price? What's the bedrooms? Where we're at? Just kind of break it all down one more time.
$501,000 for this spacious 5-bedroom, 3-bath. It does not have a formal dining space. It does have a dedicated office or flex room, another little game room area, and it has 3 covered patios, one off the primary bedroom, one in the middle of the yard, and then one on the garage side. Full acre lot. Actually, it's just slightly over an acre, and it's great because people think, oh my gosh, an acre is so big. But it depends on how the house is laid out onto that lot. So this house is actually in a cul-de-sac. So the front yard is quite small. The house is spacious. So as it kind of cuts out of a pie shape, the house kind of expands with the width of the yard. And then the backyard is where all the entertaining room is, which is why I really like this house and like the way that they situated the home on the lot.
So not doing a whole lot of entertaining in Christmas because you're going to have to be inside more. This is kind of more of an outdoors setup out there because you don't really have a formal dining here, but you got a lot of stuff outside.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think November here, you could definitely have Thanksgiving outside. At Christmas time though, you know, people don't really utilize all their space outside, but you could easily do some portable heaters or drop down screens, or you can call some of our contractor friends that can build you a nice fireplace. I don't know. Okay. Opportunities are endless.
Let's talk about a mortgage for this property. So around a $500,000 purchase price. I know it's $500,000, $1,000, but well, let's just say $500,000. And I want to focus on a VA loan today. As it's Veterans Day, I figured we might as well talk about what it would cost you on a VA to get into this home. Well, the great thing about VA loans is there is no down payment. So your cash out of pocket for your down payment would be zero. The property taxes on this place, I think you said were about $8,600, is that right? So as far as a mortgage would be concerned, with your loan amount being a little over $500,000, because you do have the VA funding fee. Now, if you've never used your VA loan before, that funding fee is a little bit smaller than you would if you've used it multiple times. So on your first use, that funding fee is a little bit smaller than if you used it subsequent times, and your VA funding fee is going to be a little bit larger. The good news is, though, with the VA funding fee is it actually can get added to your loan. It's not something that you have to bring out of pocket. It does make your payment go up just a little bit, but it's not money you actually have to bring to the table. The funding fee is either paid off once you sell your house or once you refinance it if you want to change it into some other type of loan. So as far as a payment goes, you're probably looking somewhere in the neighborhood of about $3,000 to $3,100. Ultimately, it's going to depend a little bit on your insurance. We kind of know what the taxes are, but that's what you're expecting as far as payment. There's no mortgage insurance with a VA loan, so you don't have that piece added to it as well. And then your actual cash out of pocket is going to be somewhere probably between, I would say, $7,500 to $8,500. The vast majority of that, like I've said many times, is going to be your taxes and insurance that you have to pay up front. With a VA loan, you don't have the option of not paying your taxes and insurance inside your mortgage payment. You actually have to pay it inside it. You do have to escrow your taxes and insurance when you get a VA loan. But the good news is you don't have that mortgage insurance, so it brings your payment down a little bit more. So total out of pocket, you're probably going to be, like I said, somewhere between $7,500 and $8,500. With rates being as low as they are, there was a little bit of a spike yesterday, but even with them still being pretty low, you can still get VA rates in the 2s. And even if you took it up a little bit higher to the 3s, a lot of times the lenders like myself can help cover those costs, because if you elect to take a higher interest rate, then the lender can actually give you credit to offset some of your closing costs. So I get questions all the time about, can I roll my closing costs into your loan? The answer to that is no, you can't, except for the fact that if you choose to take a higher rate, then the bank will pay them on your behalf. They're not added to the loan per se, because your loan balance doesn't change, but your payment goes up because you're electing to take a higher rate while the bank helps you with cover your costs. So if you're a little strapped or short on cash and would still love to get a place like this, and you can afford that monthly payment, and you're a veteran, then $3,000 a month, $3,100 a month, give or take, just depending on where your rate and everything lands. And then ultimately, like I said, you need about $7,500 to $8,500 to get in. All right, well, that's it for this one today. We will be back next week. We're still in November, so I think we have 2 more Novembers to go.
Well, next week would be Thanksgiving itself, so we're going to go out with a bang and do a really big one next week.
Ooh, I'm so excited. I can't even wait.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks for joining us again, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.